Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a reaction video to the YouTube channel called Junkie. Make sure you go over to his channel and subscribe and do the thing. Let's get to the video.
Make sure you go to his channel, subscribe, and do the thing. Here are 10 scary videos that are scary.
Briefly fills the room. The camera records something that turns a happy memory into a nightmare. Watch closely.
Wow, you see something's face there. Oh, it's like a demon face. Do you think that's real or do you think that's AI?
As the candles go
CGI?
out and the room falls into peace, appears directly inside the birthday man. Notice anything unusual during the celebration? It was only when they watched this video later that they discovered what had been right.
That doesn't look real. I don't believe that. The Lake Path Encounter, number 9.
The lake path near this uploader's home has a dark reputation among locals. For years, residents have reported seeing a woman in white wandering near the water after dark. They call her La Llorona, the weeping
Llorona. Oh, I heard of her before.
woman who lost her children near the water and now haunts these areas searching for them. Most people avoid the lake path after sunset, but Instagram user Educan Training Official regularly posts videos of his two protection dogs, Zeus and Thanos. He's walked this path countless times during his late evening training sessions, and he never believed the stories until this night, when his camera captured something that made him a believer.
Espérate. ¿Quién es este? Oh, ¿hay algo ahí?
The dog's
¿Hay una persona ahí o qué es eso? Espérate, espérate.
Oh, I see it now.
¿Es una persona?
Oh,
Aquí,
wow, I see
aquí.
it.
¡Danos! ¡Aquí, Zeus!
That's crazy. You see a woman in a dress. What would you do if you be scared? These.
¡Quieto! ¡Quieto! ¿Qué es eso?
That's Ed.
¡Quieto, Thanos! ¡Quietos!
And Thanos suddenly become dogs begin something in the shadows. Then, from the darkness, a thick white image. Both dogs react with pure panic, straining against their leashes as the figure stands motionless. After several tense moments, the entity retreats back into the shadows. Using his trained protection, dogs reacted to this figure differently than they would to a normal human. Whatever emerged from that darkness near the lake that night triggered a primal fear response in both animals. The local legend about La Llorona haunting this path suddenly didn't seem like just a story anymore. And Jesus, well, he hasn't returned to that section of the lake after dark ever since. What is the wondering if even trained protection was terrified of this. A man is relaxing in his living room when his phone off, but he never set an alarm for this time. Haunting his attention. His footsteps perfectly. From the top right corner of the impossible success is the tenth alarm sound. Near them. A faint voice can be heard whispering. Heard it at the time. Boy.
Said the noise. What said the voice?
Time, but modern recording technology captured it correctly. Now, viewers keep asking in the comments: was this entity trying to warn something to happen, or was it threatening what it had planned to do to her? Let me know what you think in the comments below.
Bell.
Instagram user Noah Naffersin made a decision that most paranormal he purchased a replica Annabelle doll. For those unfamiliar, looked in a glass case at the replicas of this doll have a disturbing reputation for attracting genuine paranormal activity. His brought it home. Well, no something that validates
Oh, the door. Again.
the footage shows the glass cabinet door suddenly opening on its own. Inside sits the Annabelle replica, positioned as if watching the room. Noah Nafferson notices the open door and approaches to close it. Closer, objects on the nearby table moving without any physical contact. Realizing something is immediately flees the kitchen. The Annabelle doll, though, remains in its cabinet, but clearly not powerless. Paranormal investigators have long warned that replica spirit dolls can act as vessels for entities seeking physical form. By inviting an Annabelle replica into his home, Noah Nafferson may permission to attach itself.
Remind me to never get a dog. Let a dog come in my house.
A man is staying at a hotel for a work
Number 2.
conference when something happens that his colleagues refuse to believe. He's been assigned to room 237. On his first night, he wakes
Room 237.
up at around 3 a.m. to find a pale woman
Sitting at the edge of his bed.
sitting at the edge of his bed. The woman doesn't move. She just stares directly at him with hollow eyes. He freezes in terror, unable to move or speak, but then she fades into the darkness. The next morning, he tells his work colleagues about the encounter, but they don't believe him. They dismiss it as a nightmare or sleep paralysis. However, when he returns to
Sorry about the lagging.
the following evening, that same feeling of dread washes over him. Determined to prove he's not imagining things, he pulls out his phone and starts recording.
I arrived in the hotel of Lucknow.
As the camera passes by the mirror, something appears in the reflection. A pale figure is clearly visible. However, just seconds before, there was no one where this figure is now seen. The footage he captured proved his colleagues wrong. He wasn't hallucinating, and the hotel has never officially acknowledged the hauntings in room 237, but staff members
Why is it
know the
lagging so?
truth. That pale woman has been sitting on that bed for years, waiting for guests who don't know they're sharing the room. Danny Ortega has been experiencing an unsettling feeling in his
Number
apartment
1,
for
the second
weeks.
floor
The
shadow.
feeling
Danny Ortega has been
of being
experiencing
watched from outside his window. At first, he dismissed it as paranoia, but the feeling grew stronger each night, always coming from the same direction. And always when he was alone. His apartment is located on the second floor of an older building. No fire escape, no external structure. Nothing that would allow someone to peer inside. Yet that feeling of eyes watching him from beyond the glass never. When one afternoon, while sitting in his room, something finally confirms that his instincts were right.
Goodbye.
Hey, qué pedo. Mamen, si ven eso. Qué ver. O sea, cagado.
Open the curtain.
Estoy en un segundo piso.
The footage clearly shows a human-shaped shadow passing along his curtain. Danny immediately goes to the window to investigate, but when he looks outside,
You know, if he's scared, he's not going to ignore it. Ram.
Se vio hace ratito, ya sí, y no hay nadie construyendo ni nada. O sea, no hay nadie.
he films the view from